Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Classic Comics. And we've got Batman number 86. Yeah, the first post Tom King issue. So, our new creative team here is James Tynion IV of the Rhode Island Tynions, don't you know? Tony Daniels on pencils, Danny Mickey on inks, and Tomu, I don't know how to say this name, Tomu Mori on colors. And also, yeah, so look at this 2-age spread to start the book. I mean, is that gorgeous or what? So this storyline is called Their Dark Designs. And as we learn in the opening page here, when Bruce was a young kid, or a younger man, he spent years imagining how he would remake Gotham someday. Rebuild it and make it into a better city. And now he's finally decided to follow through on his dreams of making a new Gotham. Now then we go to a meeting between Cheshire and Merlin, and this guy Gunsmith, and this guy Mr. Teeth. I don't recognize him. I don't know, someone let me know. Is this this guy's first appearance, or has he appeared before? I don't know him. Let's see, and then we move to Selina, who's here at a fundraiser Bruce is holding to get the rich and famous of Gotham to contribute money to help with this rebuilding project. And she's kind of, I don't know, working the room, you might say. And then we go to Lucius Fox. And Lucius Fox is building a new vehicle for Bruce called the Night Climber. Now, it seems to me that sounds kind of like, it reminds me of the Nightcrawler vehicle that Batman had in the Justice League movie. So I'm kind of guessing it's kind of a takeoff on that. I'm not sure. And for what it's worth, I liked Justice League. I thought it was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it, and I think it deserved better than it got. So now Bruce is aware of this meeting between these villains, and he's watching. And then it turns out Deathstroke is kind of the boss here. He's kind of running the meeting. So then Batman attacks. And we get some nice... Again, the art's really gorgeous. It looks great. And then we get this confrontation between Deathstroke and Batman, where they kind of face off and trade some blows. And Deathstroke says, this is just the distraction, right? Keeping your eyes off the real score. And Batman says, I know, just shut the bleep up and fight me. Now I'm going to skip the next couple of pages. And then we come back to this scene. And Batman, he's taken Deathstroke down. And then he says, Alfred, send a priority signal to the Gotham police. And tell them to prepare some cells. And there's kind of an awkward silence. And Lucius says, sorry, Bruce, but Alfred isn't here. And again, we get this pause. And Batman says, forgive me, Lucius, it's been a long night. Now compare this simple little moment here to all the whining and the crying and, the histrionics that Bruce was going through in that previous storyline with Tom King, where he was acting like just this temperamental, I don't know, like a teenager half the time. But again, you just got this simple moment, and it's so much more effective and so much more powerful than anything you saw in that Tom King run. This one moment right here. And then Batman, so he gets this night climber vehicle, whatever it is, and he flies off taking Deathstroke to prison, I guess. And again, this is a great shot. And look at the background, look at the buildings. Like that. I always appreciate when the artists put good work into their backgrounds. I always like that. All right. And then we get this quick epilogue here. And it's just 2 pages. But basically, we get a bunch of Joker's goons who are tied up. These other 2 goons set them on fire and kill them. Apparently at the Joker's orders. In one of Gotham's numerous abandoned amusement parks. Gotham has got to lead the country in abandoned amusement parks. Abandoned amusement parks, abandoned toy factories, abandoned, what else? Abandoned playing card companies. It just seems like there's always another one somewhere. But anyway, so yeah, they kill these guys, and then these 2 goons are left. Then this one kills the other one, so he's the last one. He calls the Joker and tells him, hey, they're all dead. And then the Joker's like, yeah, they're not all dead, are they? And then he blows up the van and kills him. And of course, this feels very much like that opening scene in The Dark Knight, where, you know, all those goons working for the Joker rob the bank, and then they start killing each other off. So, overall, wow. What a difference. What a difference. So, the art is so much better. I mean, the previous art, it wasn't that it was bad, but this is considerably better. And the writing. You know, I mean, because, again, Batman he's serious here. He's serious here. And yes, he's clearly got the sads, but he's not whining. He's not... You know, he's not tearing up every other page. He's not feeling sorry for himself and sulking and moping. Yes, he mourns Alfred, but you can have a character mourn without him being a sad sack and being full of self-pity. You know, now the villains don't do much in this issue. But the actions that they take make actual sense, unlike the previous run, where it seemed like, you know, why is Batman's father, why is Flashpoint Batman even doing all this? It just never felt like it made a lot of sense to me. You feel like this is a writer who likes Batman and wants to give us the best version of Batman that he can. Selina is here in the issue, for example, but, you know, he doesn't make her the real star of the book. Again, unlike Tom King, where he practically made Batman a sidekick in his own damn book. Who's the star of this book? Batman, that's who, just like it should be. There is one complaint, though. One complaint I have about this issue. And again, we go back to this confrontation between Deathstroke and Batman here, and they're about to throw down. Then we cut away to Selina for a couple of pages, and we come back, and it's over. So, seriously? You have Batman and Deathstroke fight, and we don't even get to see it. What the hell, James Tynion IV of the Rhode Island Tynions? I hope this isn't a preview of what's to come in future issues, where we get mostly talk and then the action gets brushed over. I can handle it for this issue because, you know, we're setting up a new storyline. We're getting the plot in motion and all that. And after what we just went through, this issue feels like a breath of fresh air. But if we get more of this sort of abbreviated action in future issues, I'm a little worried. But still, overall, this is a good beginning to Tynion's run. This is definitely worth getting. Check it out. The art by Daniels is great. The color palette overall is a little drab, in my opinion. You know, they could have punched the colors up a little bit, but, you know, it's Batman, and it is taking place at night, so I guess that's just sort of what you expect. One complaint I do have is that we never really get a good look at this night climber thing. Again, we see... Where is it? Ugh. Okay, here. We see it here. Here. What the hell is this thing? I can't tell you. If you asked me to describe this thing, I don't think I could. Now, here it looks kind of like a plane, but, you know, Batman already has a plane, so what does he need this thing then? And again, because here it seems like it's kind of walking like that Nightcrawler vehicle did in Justice League. So, I don't know. I don't think they did a good job of showing us that and showing us what it looked like. But that's really the only complaint I have with the art. So, now, have you read this issue? If you did, what did you think of it? Did you like seeing Tom King gone? Do you like this Tynion story? Do you like him being the new writer? Would you have preferred that someone else took over the book? Let me know in the comments. And while you're at it, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And hit the bell for notifications of more videos. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.